The video opens calmly, almost deceptively so, with soft music and a quiet approach to a Sussex police station, but the tension begins the moment a camera is pointed toward the building's back gate. Within seconds, officers appear and begin questioning the filming, setting an immediate tone of scrutiny rather than curiosity. What seems like a simple act of public photography quickly becomes the foundation of a much larger confrontation, drawing the viewer in with the sense that this routine moment is about to turn into something far more serious.
Yeah, good, thank you.
How you doing?
Good, thanks.
Excellent. What are you up to at the moment?
I'm filming.
What are you filming?
The back gate.
Why are you filming the back gate?
So I just have an interest.
You have an interest in what?
The police station.
Okay, what sort of interest?
A public interest.
A public interest,
Yes.
okay.
Do you mind identifying, please?
I'm PC Door, Charlie Delta 911
Okay.
from Lewis Police Station.
Can I help you with anything?
You're still in a public place, but I need to understand your motivations in filming a police station.
Okay.
Obviously, there's obviously a security concern here, isn't there?
Right.
Of people filming police stations.
What sort of security concern?
Well, I'm sure you can work that out for yourself, can't you?
No, I can't.
Okay.
Would you care to explain?
Well, you say you've got an interest in the back gate of the police station.
Yeah.
So what is that interest?
It's a public interest.
In what way?
The
Why-
public
why-
are interested.
The public interest in the back gate of the police station?
Yeah.
And why would that be?
Because the police station is paid for by the taxpayer, so I have a right to come and film it.
Okay, alright. And who are you?
I'm Pinnock.
Pinnock, okay. Have you got any ID, Pinnock?
No, sir.
None at all?
No.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't mean to blow that in your face.
Okay.
Forgive me.
You ain't got any ID on you at all? Nothing
No,
with your
sir.
name on?
Why would I need to provide ID? Am I committing an offence?
Oh, potentially, yeah.
What offence
Yeah.
might that
There
be?
are offences under the Terrorism Act.
Right. I don't see how.
Called like hostile reconnaissance.
Do you believe that this is hostile reconnaissance?
Well, I don't know, yeah. I'm trying to establish that, aren't I?
Well, you need to be pretty assured and confident that this is hostile reconnaissance before you start.
I'm investigating that, aren't I? That's why I'm asking you questions.
Would somebody that would be doing hostile reconnaissance film a police station in broad daylight?
Potentially, yeah.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No.
Okay, well, that's what we need to work out, isn't it?
Okay, and what if we can't work it out?
You're happy to give me your details?
No, I'm not going to hand over any details.
You're not going to hand over details?
I'm not obliged to, officer.
As the conversation develops, the officers shift from casual questions to pressing demands for justification, repeatedly asking why the cameraman is filming and requesting identification. The filmer calmly explains he's acting in the public interest, but that answer fails to satisfy them, and the encounter takes a sharper edge when an officer suggests he may be committing an offense without clearly stating one. This moment marks the first real clash between lawful activity and police authority, instantly raising the stakes.
I'm a member of the public. Like, saying things like hostile reconnaissance is a bit.
You are a member of the public.
It's a bit far-fetched, officer. Like, I'm here conducting a lawful activity. As you mentioned, I'm in a public place, so to be saying such things is a bit. It's a bit distasteful.
Well, it's not distasteful. I'm just doing my job, aren't I?
Well, I'm here recording from a public place.
Yeah,
you don't really have any jurisdiction.
I'm not saying you're in a public place, okay? But I'm just trying to understand what you're doing and why you're doing it. That's
Okay,
quite
well,
reasonable, isn't it?
Rest assured, it's not hostile reconnaissance. Do you think that this is a valuable valuable target for those that would want to do hostile reconnaissance?
Could be, couldn't it?
I don't agree.
So why won't you give any details?
I'm not obliged to give details. I don't just give my details to strangers. Unless you suspect me of committing an offence, I see no reason as to why I should hand over
As I
details.
explained to you,
Yeah,
I'm trying to work out what exactly your motivation is here.
there's no ill intent.
Okay, you're telling me that. I'd like to know who you are.
Okay, well, I'm not going to tell you who I am.
It makes it a little bit more suspicious, then.
Not really. I'm a member of the public. I don't just have to hand over details because you say so. Come on, like, that's not how these things work.
Obviously, I'm just trying to establish what is going on here and who you are. So it makes life a lot easier, doesn't it?
I'm a member of the public,
Yeah.
filming from public.
Yeah.
That's all you need to know. Are we happy with that?
I'm not particularly happy at the moment, no.
All right. So
I'd like to know who you are.
Well, you're not going to find out. I don't carry ID.
But you could tell me who you are.
I'm not going to. So how do we proceed?
Makes it difficult, doesn't it?
Well, really, like, I'm not committing an offence.
It's raised alarms. You hear recording the police station has raised alarms, which is what's called us out here. So obviously people are concerned that you're recording the police station, which is why we're here, which is why we're trying to find out what your intent is and who you are.
Okay, what could I possibly do with this footage of the police station?
We don't know. A number of things happen in the world, don't they? So if we get called to a call that's in a suspicious alarm, which is you recording a police station, which doesn't happen quite often.
Right.
So now my colleague's trying to ask your name so we can just clarify who you are.
Tension intensifies when the phrase hostile reconnaissance is introduced, transforming an ordinary filming situation into a potential security concern. Despite the seriousness of the implication, the cameraman challenges the logic, pointing out that someone with malicious intent wouldn't openly film a police station in broad daylight while engaging of asserts. The police remain uncertain yet persistent, creating a growing sense of unease as suspicion builds without evidence. And the encounter shifts from questioning into quiet accusation.
We don't know who you are. You could be known to us for a number of reasons. We might not be known to us. But
Okay.
we just need to work out who you are. But you're refusing to tell us your details.
That's right. I don't see how this is suspicious. Like, what?
We've been alerted to you recording a police station because someone's deemed it suspicious.
Would you mind identifying yourself?
Yeah, PC Captain. I work at a Lewis police station.
All right.
Alpha 866 is my phone number.
I think someone that may have ill intent wouldn't come and film openly in broad
You don't know
daylight
that.
and engage with
You
you.
don't know that.
I told you it's for matters of public interest.
But in what sense?
The public are interested in seeing police stations and back gates of police stations.
But why would they be interested in seeing the back of a police station?
I can't speak on behalf of the public, I'm just here to film.
So you do not see why that's a bit suspicious for us?
I don't think so, no. I feel like someone that would
You're
have...
recording a security building.
Is it not a secure building?
Yes, it's a security covered.
So what could I
building, isn't it?
possibly do with
We
my
don't know,
camera?
do we?
Well, if you don't know, then...
It's not what you can and can't do with your camera, it's what you can do with that recording.
What-
And you
okay,
don't know
what could
who
I-
it gets passed on to. My colleagues already explained to you.
This can all be seen on Google Earth, though. If I had those sort of intentions, then
Okay.
I wouldn't be giving you ample opportunity to come and engage me. Hypothetically, someone that would have those intentions would probably go on Google
We
Earth.
don't know that, do we?
Well, logic would dictate that.
Not necessarily.
This is very overt in front of your face.
Yeah.
You know, I've explained I'm filming from a public place for matters of...
And we've explained our concerns, which is why we...
What are your concerns?
The fact that you're recording a police station. We don't know why. All you're telling me is a public interest, but interest for what reasons?
People want to know how their tax money is being spent, upkeep of the building. The taxpayer pays for the police service, for the building.
Yeah.
So any member of the public has an obligation to come and film from public. I don't appreciate, you know, things such as hostile reconnaissance and stuff.
That's just concerns that we have. If members of the public or someone has alerted us to a male recording in the back of the police station, it's just one of the things that will cross our mind. So we're not necessarily saying that's what we're doing, but actually we've got a right to
Yeah, you're well within your right to ask me questions, but just alluding to things like hostile reconnaissance, I don't think is a good direction. But all right, am I free to go?
With more officers now involved, the power dynamic becomes unmistakable, and the same questions are asked repeatedly in an effort to wear the cameraman down. He remains composed and repeatedly asks whether he is free to leave, but receives no clear answer, leaving him in a tense limbo between detention and freedom. This prolonged standoff is where the pressure peaks, showing how persistence and numbers can be used to test someone's resolve even when no offense has been committed.
colleagues just talking with our supervisor. I don't know what they're talking about.
So am I free to go?
I mean, I haven't been engaging with you. Mainly my colleague has. He's wanted to know your details. So if you're refusing to give us your details,
Yeah, I am.
so what are you going to do with the rest of your day?
Whatever I choose, do I need to account for what I'm going to
No,
do?
Of course you don't. But
All right.
the likelihood is if you come back and record the police station, we will come out and talk to you again.
Okay, well, I'm not. I'm just here. Like, this is what I'm choosing to do.
Okay.
So am I free to go?
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm just filming.
Filming what for?
Matters of public interest.
Matters of public interest. And what brings you here?
To film the police station.
But what for?
The public are interested in things like this.
So what do you do with your videos?
They'll just use it for my own recreation.
So, tell me what you do with it.
I don't need to tell you.
I'm just interested to know.
Okay. Well,
So who's asked you to come?
nobody. I've just come at my own discretion.
Have you been here before?
No.
Any other police stations?
No.
So what is it about Lewis that's drawn you here?
Nothing. I just happened to be here. Just thought I'd do a bit of sightseeing, photography, public photography.
Okay.
Would you mind identifying yourself?
Sergeant Bowery.
Is there anything I can do to help you? Like,
I'm just curious as to why you're here, that's all.
okay, like, rest assured, I've made assurances. There's no ill intent. Just a photographer. This is what I've chosen to film today. Are we happy with that?
We can't really back that up, can we? 'Cause we don't know who you are.
To verify that before we...
You don't have to verify anything. I'm in a public place.
Details, it might help us.
I'm not going to give any details though.
Well, that kind of just raises suspicion, doesn't it?
Why?
For a moment, it appears the situation might wind down as a supervisor is mentioned and the tone softens slightly, giving the impression that common ground may finally be found. However, the officers continue to label the filming as unusual, a subtle but important detail that keeps suspicion alive despite acknowledgments that filming from a public place is legal. This segment creates a false sense of closure, lulling the viewer into thinking the encounter may end peacefully.
What's suspicious about this?
Because nobody else, for the entire time I've been working here... has
Okay,
come to
well,
film
there's
the
a-
building,
there's-
so
there's-
that raises suspicions.
Well, there's a first time for everything. I mean, I don't need to.
Trying to hide your details, which also raises suspicions.
I'm not trying to hide anything. I don't have, I'm here in public. My face isn't covered. I'm not trying to hide anything. I've explained to you why I'm here. I don't feel like I need to account for my presence.
Okay, mate. Well, look, this is very, whether you think it's all right, this is very unusual circumstances.
Okay.
And you're not giving us your details, which just raises suspicion. You're
Okay.
filming in a police station. Which
I understand.
You've freely admitted to us, okay? So this time you are detained for a search under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act, okay?
Are you sure you want to do that?
I'm PC Door for Lewis Police Station, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Could you explain to me the grounds for the search?
Okay, stay your hands out
I'm
your
not going to
pocket for me.
obstruct. Can I put the phone down?
Can I hold your phone?
I'll just put it down like this.
Sure.
Yeah.
without any new actions or evidence. The encounter abruptly reaches its climax when the cameraman is detained for a search under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act. What began as a lawful act of public filming now ends with counterterrorism powers being invoked, highlighting the dramatic escalation driven by suspicion rather than behavior. The sudden shift leaves the audience with a stark reminder of how quickly everyday actions can be reframed as a security threat.